Hello and welcome back. This is the Renegade Gamer, and we're playing Xenosaga, Episode 1, The Will to Make, or The Will to Mock. I'm tired. Maybe we should call it a day. Yep. Good night. I don't know who you're saying good night to, but okay. Oh, well. Well, I just saved, so it's not that big of a deal.
It was very dark, and the wind howled horribly around her. She felt as if she were being rocked gently like a baby in a cradle. Huh. All's quiet after the storm. There's no trace of anything. Over.
Mobile Suit Gundam, eat your heart out.
I wonder, does that lake of darkness where Nero does his fishing look something like this?
You're quite the poet today, little master. Where do you come up with this stuff, huh?
Read some books, Mary. It's good for you.
Books are made from paper, little master. And they're such a pain to carry around.
Paper and stone tablets last longer than optical data, you know. Besides, reading a book helps me get to sleep. How's the sensor readout? Anything showing up?
Nothing at all. It's as if even the atoms are at rest.
Not even gas or dust? If it was a giant flare, it should have at least left behind some high-energy particles. How could that be? An entire planet was here just a little while ago.
Retrieving little master. Open cargo bay 6.
Opening cargo bay 6. Opening cargo bay 6. Let's go! Keep up the pace, everyone. We've still got work to do. Hey, welcome back, little master.
Yo. Ariadne's completely vanished. But it doesn't seem like it was destroyed. It's almost as if someone is hiding it somewhere.
Hiding it? Where would that be?
Who knows? The best way to find out would be to ask the person who's hiding it. Shelley?
It's very slight, but I'm getting a reaction from the primer. No question about it.
Some kids playing with matches, maybe? What happened to that fleet anyway?
We haven't heard anything since we picked up that distress signal 6 hours ago. Gnosis, huh? They must have been totally wiped out.
Not necessarily. When the little ones play with fire, you know their folks can't be too far behind.
Oh, I get it. So you reckon that the mama's gonna show up soon?
Exactly. Change course. Proceed to the last known coordinates of the Federation fleet.
We underestimated him by thinking he was just a relic from an age gone by. In regards to the information leak, we traced it to the Special Ops Intelligence Bureau. We're currently looking into how they discovered the route to Proloma. I apologize for the trouble.
It's inevitable. There will always be vermin. I'll leave their extermination to you.
Very well. So, do you really think they will show up?
Oh, they'll come. After all, that's the reason for their existence. It also happens to be Miltia's Achilles heel. Cherenkov. What is it?
The Zohar was taken by the Gnosis. But I managed to secure the 100 series Realian. It's currently on board a cargo ship, headed for the Miltian star system. I believe it is the same one you had secured on Priloma. What do you...
Just stick to your duties.
What?
Don't do anything beyond the scope of your mission. We've already confirmed all the variables. The situation is proceeding according to plan.
But sir...
Return to headquarters at once. I'll deal with you then. Understood? Get the registration of the ship that signal came from. Track Cherenkov's marker.
Yes, sir.
You just love barking out those orders, don't you, Margulis? Show a little love to your dogs, or else they might bite you one day.
You.
The prototype belongs to me. I've grown bored with these Kirschwassers.
So you're going?
I think I'm more likely to succeed than your dogs. Ah, yes. Feed me your hostility. Pierce me with your hatred.
No, wait.
Don't worry. I won't get in your way. We're working toward the same goal, right? My adorable little Pesh.
French for peach.
Is it wise to leave this matter to him?
I'm not leaving anything to him. He has his uses, that's all.
So as you can see, a lot of shit's going down in the background. Floating through space. So much stuff.
This ship's been gutted down to the core. Looks like a carcass of a beached whale.
It's not much better up here. There's no sign of life at all. Just a bunch of egg scrap.
Figures. It's like diving into shark-infested waters with a big juicy steak.
Wow, that is really dark.
Bingo! I found the remains of a Zohar security ring. I guess this is where they were storing it. Shelly, set the sequencing primer.
Roger. Initiating primer walking. Analyzing gate in wake.
If they're already out of range, we're out of luck. Let's hope they're still hanging around nearby.
I can't believe you're hoping those things are still here. Aren't you scared, little master?
Heck, there are plenty of things in this world scarier than the Gnosis. So, how is it? Have they already gone over to the other side?
Just hold your horses there, little master. I'm in the middle of analyzing.
What? What is it?
Emergency alert! Looks like someone got here before us. It appears we're completely surrounded.
Using short jumps, huh? That's pretty damn clever.
Little master, are they?
Yeah, no question about it. They're from Utic.
Alright. I should have went either attack. This is one of my favorite characters, by the way. Let's see. Okay. Enter Junior. Junior is awesome. He's just awesome. You'll see why.
Whoa, hold up! Trying to cover up the evidence?
Little Master, you've got to hurry back! Their mothership is coming!
Well, that was a short exploration.
What's the situation?
It's a standard attack vessel. Unknown registration. All weapons are at condition zebra. Interlocks removed. Awaiting orders, sir.
I'd say we probably need to go. That's a little bit too much firepower.
These guys just don't let up, do they? Activate all shields!
Incoming! Second wave of attacks! 10 seconds to impact!
All 100 series. Sub-channel into the high-velocity cannon system.
Connection to high-velocity cannon system complete. Enemy photon torpedo on the port side. Impact imminent. The shield is still holding.
Man, all we were doing was investigating the scene. You'd think they could just leave us alone. Match course and speed.
Course and speed modified. Ready to fire.
Take this.
Look at that, little Master. They're already starting to play.
The enemy mothership has begun its retreat.
It'd be nice if we could just let him go. But we can't do that, can we? Shelly, give him a little nudge.
And when he says a little nudge, you know what that means.
Set engines to ramming speed. Penetrate the port side and prepare for combat.
objective is the enemy mainframe. Utilize all available terminals and counter any protective measures. Once inside, engage all hostiles. All hands, move out. Well, shall we head for the bridge, little master? Ready?
All right, let's get this over with and go home.
Now, y'all might get a little, I have heard complaints before, about the character Mary's voice. The enemy forces seem to be fairly tough. Multiple eggs have also been dispatched. Please be careful. Now, I'm just going to go ahead and say this. I am a southerner, okay? And, she doesn't bother me a damn bit. The southern accent doesn't bug me a bit. I hear it all the time. Hear it in a game. Doesn't bug me. Little Master, all teams have been deployed. We'll secure their route of retreat. But, you know, I mean, some people literally have an issue with that. They want to clarify her as a, you know, stereotypical southerner. Why are you sitting down? Okay. That was a really weird animation. I had him sitting on the floor and started moving, and it looked like his ass was starting to move on the floor before he actually moved. Please be careful, little master. But, yeah, like I said, character does not bother me a bit. I like both Mary and Shelley. Also, if you don't get the reference, well, writer of Frankenstein. So, the enemy defensive line seems to be located down this corridor and to the right. It's possible that multiple enemies have set up an ambush. Please watch your six. Gotta watch my ass. Little Master, your goal is ship bridge. The layout of the ship is rather unique, so the location is currently unknown. The other units have been dispatched to get control of the enemy forces. We'll take care of things here, so please go after the rest. Got it. Once again, no explanation of why he has this. Just, he does. Alright. Where do we need to go? North or south? Fuck it, we'll go south. Oh no! I never would have expected to see soldiers here.
Well, I guess I'm gonna get some exercise after all.
Okay, a couple of things about Junior here. First off, he is the only character in the game that can hit flying enemies with both physical and ether attacks. If you noticed, most of the game even tells you flat out that aerial enemies such as this, Gratis M and M1, can only be hit with ether attacks. Junior can hit it with both. Does not matter. Next thing to note, during this section, you will have control of both these mechs that are running with you. One is Mary, the other one is generic soldier 339-426756728. You know, doesn't matter. But Southpaw Crossfire. And I can always jump in an egg if I want to. We'll go ahead and take out these real fast. Leave Junior to take out the mech. You take out this guy. I know it may not look impressive right now, but he gets really, really strong. And that whole physical and okay. Apparently I forgot something, but anyway. The fact that he can shoot some aerial, both with physical and ether, is, like I said, extremely useful. Boost with anybody right now. Shit, he called him more units? Crap. Oh, okay, that works.
Sayonara, baby.
Now, his voice actor, or actress, I'm not sure. I think it's a female that actually does Junior's voice. I've only heard this character in, yeah, I knew I forgot something. I've only heard this character in, like, a handful of, things. Or, the voice actress. In, like, a handful of things. And, one of the only things I ever heard is a game in, a game that I guarantee that most of y'all have never played, nowadays. Phantasy Star Universe on the PS2, Xbox, and I think PC. I don't know, y'all may have played it. Well, I blew it up, so let's go check over here. It might be a chest back there. I know I've heard her in a couple of, or him. Like I said, I think the voice actress is a female. But I know I've heard that voice actress in a few other things. But that's the two games that come to mind whenever I hear that. Okay. Wasn't expecting that, but whatever.
Like you.
No strategy whatsoever, just strictly force at the moment. Just one brutal force. Die! Trick shot.
All right, let's call it a day.
Like I said, I really like this character a lot. So, he has quite a bit of things going for him that other characters don't.
I got no time for wusses like you.
See, I wish I could take her out of the eggs and have her battle, but you can't, so. Which, actually, I gotta admit, I was saddened by when I first played it, because I thought it'd been awesome to play, you know, with two characters and then be able to move the mechs back and forth.
Sayonara, baby.
In this little sequence. But, yeah, whatever. Dude, you know, sexual harassment. You just pushed me into a corner.
Guess I'm gonna get some exercise.
You're a grown guy, and I, look like a kid. Now you might be wondering, because we haven't, like I said, this is not really a traditional JRPG at all. It does have some elements of one, but if you've noticed, we haven't, this whole entire beginning of the game has been us basically running or escaping from the Gnosis or rescuing somebody, you know, from the military and, escaping from it or, you know, whatever. And we haven't actually been to a town yet. That's because there's only, if I recall right, there's only 2 towns in this game total. The rest of it's always on board of a ship. Okay, I guess that isn't a button you press. Yes. Huh? What was that noise? Anyway, so I mean, you know, you're not going to have, is there anything in one of these corridors? No, okay. You're not, you know, this doesn't really follow that old standard of, you know, go to town and do all this mess. Actually, none of them really do. The closest one would probably be, the 3rd one, but even that's really debatable. Let's see, boot up the console. Okay, so we can't do anything here. Got it. Hey, it's dead soldiers. And more dead soldiers. And more dead soldiers. What's in here? Now, this area does hold an optional boss in it a little bit later. I would recommend not fighting him until you get basically in-game. And that's one of the fights I actually do recommend you use eggs for, because you're going to need a lot of armor, combat, the weaponry to survive, because... And you're going to need three egg units, so... Hello, Master, you ain't hurt, aren't you? We were attacked when the door suddenly closed. My carelessness resulted in our men being wounded. You're fired. I'm sorry, you're fired. Door number 3 was open, but it started to close suddenly, so we scrambled to get inside. That's when they ambushed us. Most of the shots missed me, but he took quite a number of hits because he was in the front. Thankfully, I think he'll be okay, since none of his vitals were hit. Ooh, I'm getting all these nice tech upgrades, skill upgrades. It's almost like the game's telling me, hey, you know, we know you hadn't played as Junior. We'll make sure you're good to go.
This is gonna be fun.
Oh wow, that didn't kill him. Okay. Yeah, Mary's pretty much your, she just hits like a truck during this section of the game, so. You keep attacking the mech. Thank you. Yeah, right now I'm stuck. Like I said, I'm here in Pennsylvania. I ain't got delivery until tomorrow night at 8. So, and it's 6 o'clock where I am, so I got a long time before I gotta make a delivery, so I can record quite a bit. Sayonara, baby. Alright. Oh, I guess that's just going to stay. Oh, okay. Now let me in. Alright. Anything around here before I talk to them? I got attacked the moment I entered the room. It was a good thing this guy was weak, but please be careful when you enter a new area. I don't know if the soldiers on the UTIC ship are thoroughly prepared or cowardly, but they set up ambushes and hide behind things. We've had a lot of unexpected encounters. Don't let your guard down, little master. Card number 3? Huh, who knows? Alright. Tap, 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 tap. Another one of those booby traps.
This is gonna be fun.
Sorry. I think this is the room I run into that optional boss all the time. Which he doesn't appear in this section, so no worries on that part. But I do need to put Junior in eggs at the moment because,
Watch this. I'm gonna take them right now.
well, egg units tend to do a lot of damage when you're not in one. Yeah, I probably should have saved. Alright. Alright, well, we got him. Never mind. Alright, anyway. 11, huh? Hey, I didn't even know I had that key. But oh, whatever. I'll take it. Coat ice. Not really that useful, but we'll take it regardless. Let's see. Yeah, I really wish they'd added music to this section. But, you know, just a minor complaint on my part, you know.
I got no time for wusses like you.
Where's my lighter? There it is. Ugh. Hey.
That was too easy.
Now I got a question for you, the audience. Leave me alone, dude.
Well,
I've heard a lot of
guess I'm
people
gonna get some exercise after all.
ask over the years, which do you prefer, Western RPGs or Japanese RPGs? And I've always said I prefer the Japanese RPGs. And I've gotten asked before, it's like, why? What is your deal with the Western RPGs? It's not that I don't like Western RPGs, I do. But I really enjoy Japanese RPGs a lot more.
Sayonara, baby.
And I sat there and started thinking of why is it I like the JRPGs so much more than the you know, Western ones, because Western ones do have a lot of good stories in them. I'm gonna go check out that door I walked by, and I can really answer this easily after thinking about it quite a bit. Okay, can't open it without a key card. I came up with an answer. One answer anyway. One of the things I don't like about a lot of Western RPGs is most of the time you're role-playing a character you created, right? Alright, that's cool, and I understand the concept, and I get why a lot of people like to do that. But the problem I've had is that it kind of means that the person isn't really, that you're playing, isn't really a character in the game. They're just, you know, your avatar, pretty much. Which, you know, I get that's what role-playing is. But for me, I prefer characters. Plain and simple. I like...
Who goes there?
Shoot. You know, I like characters in a game. I'm not a real big... Can you not go down here? I'm not a real huge fan of just playing as an avatar. One of these I know is real. I just don't remember which one. But one of the main things I can tell you, what I'm getting at here is like, take for instance if you have party members, right? Now this isn't across the board. That's important. That's something that I need to note. Because there are Western RPGs that do it right. But, I think this is the room I was in a bit ago. Yeah, it is. Okay, so we can just go back through here. Most of JRPGs, whenever you have a character in a game, you know, Barrett, Sid from 7, you know, Rena, Celine from Star Ocean, you know, whatever, whoever.
This is gonna be
all those characters tend to interact with each other, not just the main character. They all interact with each other in one way or another throughout the entire game, and a lot of times by the end of the game, you feel like they know each other really well, and it just feels like that you know, all the characters have an understanding of who each person is and everything else, and you the player do as well. Whereas a lot of the Western RPGs I've played, it seems like everybody just revolves around you. You know, you're the main character, but everybody revolves around you and has no interactions with each other at all, you know? Now, that's not completely 100% correct, because there are, like I said, there are Western RPGs that do have some of that, but not as frequently as I've seen in the JRPGs.
Well, guess I'm gonna get some
you know,
exercise
I like
after.
the... I'm gonna pull Final Fantasy X here, okay? Take Final Fantasy X. It's not my favorite Final Fantasy, but Final Fantasy X, all the characters in that game interact with each other at some point or another. And let's take Riku and Waka. They have a very, you know, in the game, both of those characters interact with Yuna, Titus, Auron, Mari, Lulu. They all interact with each other. But, you know, by the end of the game, those two characters are pretty much friends, despite having a lot of animosity. Well, Waka having a lot of animosity towards Riku because of her heritage. But my point is that's the kind of stuff I like to see in stories. You know, I like to see characters grow, evolve past their point. You know, if they got issues with other characters, being able to put those issues to the side. You know, it's, for me, it's just boring whenever the only person that they interact with at all is me. You know, that to me is just bottom of the barrel, just boring as hell. And I know that I'll catch flack for saying that. That's fine. But I prefer character interactions with all characters. You know, Xenosaga here does it really well with many of their characters. You know, Cosmos and Shion are a pretty good example here. Ziggy and Momo are a really good example. You know, Shion is obviously our main character, but, you know, we haven't seen a lot of interactions between Ziggy, Momo, and Shion yet, but we've seen a lot between Ziggy and Momo. You know, Shion and Chaos have interacted a little bit. Wow, that just kind of came out of the blue.
Well,
not much, but
get some exercise after all.
You know, Shion and Chaos have interacted with each other. We haven't seen interaction between Ziggy and Chaos, and Ziggy and or Momo and Chaos. But my point is that throughout this game, you're going to see a lot of interactions between all the characters. They're going to butt heads. They're going to not always get along with each other. There's a little bit of animosity between some of them, you know, and that's fine. I like that kind of stuff because it makes the stories more interesting. Having everybody just get along, or, you know, just, you know, everybody just getting along with each other, you know, and be like happy-go-lucky, sunshine, all that stuff, is not really something I'm... okay, whatever. It's not really something that interests me often. I can play a game like that. It's just something that kind of bugs me every now and then. But also, you know, having no type of... everybody's just interacting with the main character bugs the piss out of me. Which is probably why Final Fantasy IX is my favorite of the Final Fantasies, because all the characters interact with each other, not just Zidane. You know, they all have their own things going on for them, and I really like that, you know. I don't know, maybe I'm not getting my point across real well, but that's just a thought I have of why I enjoy, what is your things currently? 34 on vitality, ether defense 27. Actually, you're doing pretty good. $44. I could raise his evasion and just crush stuff if I wanted to. But it's just one of those things that bugs me a lot. Okay, come on, door, open. I have to slide the U-tick. Oh! That's right, there was 2 switches in that room. I don't know. Maybe I'll feel differently. Maybe you know, you like the way things, you know, happen. For me, like I said, it's just a taste thing. It's really one of the big reasons why I do like JRPGs more than I do Western. But once again, like I said, that's not 100% because there are some Western RPGs that are every bit as good, or you know, do the same thing. Just not as many as I've found. Maybe the door opens now. Door, will you open? Oh. Okay, I'm an idiot. Ugh. Renegade Gamer, idiot. I'll take that. Decoder 16. Do I know where that is? Yes, I do. Where is that? Okay, that's on the wine glum. Okay. I can pick that up off the camera. Alright. So. Wow, I've been yammering on for like 47 minutes. I'm sorry. I got in that conversation and I wanted to discuss it thoroughly. I mean, there's other things in JRPGs that I like, but that's one of the big things. Okay, anyway, so past this door, if I remember right, it's a boss fight, and so I'm going to go ahead and end the episode here, so y'all ain't just, you know, we'll start the next episode up with a boss fight, because I know immediately after that, if I recall, there's another shitload of cutscenes. So, anyway, I'll catch you in the next episode. This is Renegade Gamer. Y'all take it easy.